Hello everyone, welcome to my video. I am Mehedi Hasan from Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. This video is about importance of nuclear power plant in Bangladesh. So let's start. The nuclear power plant is a thermal power station which generates electrical energy from heat and basically a factory of making a lots of electrical energy to power in a city of around 2 million people. Nuclear energy is the world's second largest low carbon source of electricity. Approximately of 10% of global electricity is being generated by nuclear reactor. As a view of 2020, 440 power plant of the world are produces 390 gigawatt of electricity. By the pie of nuclear energy, the US is the most generator, which is approximately 8,52,067 gigawatt per hour in 2019. The nuclear power plant can consist of numerous buildings and facilities. The most important is that follows, which is called containment building. This is the house of nuclear reactor. This is made with 2 meter thick of concrete layer. Inside the containment building, a large tank called cylinder, which is the heart of the nuclear reactor. This is the turbine generator building. This is the house of turbine and generator. This is the controlling building for monitoring and controlling the power plant. The fuel is naturally carrying uranium that processed into a small pellet. Then the pellet are inserted into metal and then metal is inserted to the cylindrical. The control rod control the process of fusion reaction. The nuclear power plant generate electricity using the heat. It is called nuclear fission reaction. When nuclear fission is started, a radioactive metal are used. When the neutron hit the particle and split into two and it release around 3 neutrons, the chain reaction is started and huge amount of heat are released. What are used to convert electricity to energy. That let's explore how the system is work. The cylindrical store a lots of pellets which are filled with heavy water of moderator that flow around the fuel bamboo. Heavy water found in water in ocean in average 1 out of 700 drop. It is 10% heavier than ordinary water because this is the form of heavy hydrogen of deuterium. During the nuclear fission process, heavy water flows around the fuel bamboos. When the chain reaction of splitting nuclear reaction is released a huge amount of heat. Then the heavy water passes over into a slash tank where the general water is heated by a closed loop with it. When the heat is transformed into a ordinary water, the steam is generated and steam is then transferred to turbine through a pipe. A large turbine, which are combination of blades, rotor axis and shaft connected to a alternator. The rotor turns into a large electromagnetic field and produce huge amount of electricity and then transmitted into the supply line.